Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and that somewhere today is the haven known as Sipar, and we are going in here to battle the Forsaken and help Anu. It's going to be a similar kind of map. I think it's food production yet again. It is daytime today, so hopefully that will help us in accomplishing our tasks. Let's get going. The first thing we got to do is make sure everybody is chosen, and secondly, make sure we're all equipped the way we desire. Now we have backup grenades and med kits there on Patchwork, as we just standard kind of ammo for us and Patchwork. Fully laden there, no SP for Tristan. Blimpy, fully laden, and there is SP to spend. The question is, I think we just wait so we don't go into the pool. I've been dipping a lot into the pool. I'm gonna try not to do that too much today. Let it build back up a little. Citizen Etermis. I'm going to go ahead with, well, you know, I kind of want to hold off and just give you speed. Although your strength needs a little toughening, so I guess we'll do that. Then Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, you also have some stuff to spend. I don't think shotgun for you really makes sense. And privileged is something I would like to do for the extra speed and perception. However, not quite yet. Not quite at the cost of the weight you're able to carry. So let's give you some strength right here and keep working on that. You only have 2 shots, or basically what it boils down to is 1 shot left with the Tormentor. We'll have to see about getting you some more ammo for that if we can ever afford it, and we shall move forward. And then this dude, you also have some SP to spend. Brawler. You know, you have that new Jericho background, but we don't always get you that close. You're more of the precision assault build. So I am going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a pop of strength. We're not going to add it now, but with the idea of giving you eventually a shotgun. And then once you have a close-up weapon, then we can see about doing the takedown also as a possibility, since you'll end up getting closer with the shotgun. But for now, I'm just going to do the strength, build that up a little bit so we can afford to carry that eventually. Weight there is 3. And if we took away, well, if we did that, we could actually carry it right now. So let's just do it while we're thinking about it. And we'll load her back up with ammo. And you only have 1 grenade to mess around with. And you do not have, in fact, I'm going to keep this here. You do not have ready for action. We got to get you promoted is what we've got to do. You're over halfway there, but we got to get you promoted, so you'll be a lot more functional when we can switch stuff around as necessary. Jonathan, you worked well with that mix last time. We're going to keep it that way, and I'm going to just pop in a tiny bit more strength for you. Not that you need it for carrying capacity, you need it for when you get revealed and stay alive reasons. And we're going to do that. Okay, that should be it. We're back. Everybody's loaded up. Shade Marine Grunt Vanson, yeah, your unloaded weapon is the Chaos weapon. We only have 1 shot in there. All items on this battlefield are automatically recovered. Didn't get too many drops last time against the Pandorans. We'll see if the Forsaken can oblige and drop a weapon or 2 once we take them out. We'll see you down there. All right, and it shows right off the bat we see nothing. Oh, we do see a priest that could be available to help us out. And we absolutely do not have a clue right off the bat regarding where the Forsaken are. And they're good to know where they are. If you want my opinion, it pays to know where they are. So why don't we see, who's my early jet jumper here? Let's see if I can dig you up, Tristan. And let's see, can we just, maybe I'll just jump you up towards the priest and see about picking him up. And then you'll be pretty much in the center of the map. So should we need a little boom blast or just a regular grenade and rocket, you should be able to provide that. And we can make it far enough to pick this guy up. So let's do it. Yeah, we don't see anything. We would like to see something, but we don't see anything. So we have our priest friend kind of motor forward down the. We'll kind of split the map in half with the priest and see what we can find. And we have found the Suicide Monks. We're facing a pack of Forsaken called the Suicide Monks. Their leader is Zealot, using the tactic Fire Discipline. So allies within 20 tiles have a return fire capability. So we're going to see if we can find Zealot and put a stop to that perk. And no, that is a fledgling Shadow Weaver is his name. Now we got another priest back here. He may help us find. And we got one more out there that we noticed. There he is. Let's go see who this is. Hotaku. He's reborn. He also has a little more armor than your average kind of guy. So maybe what we can do is I'm going to bring you forward, Patchwork, to here so we can shoot the Vishnu and see if we can start stripping armor on this guy. He's the closest that we might have a chance to deal with. So let's play around with that plan. And we see something else also. So he's way back there also. Does he have anything special, or is he? Oh, there's Zealot himself. And that means Hotaku is going to have return fire because he is close enough to gain return fire. So somehow, if he returns fire on you and he can see you, and that's asking a lot. I think I'll just stop there so we maybe don't quite get into view, and let's pop the Vishnu. Except let's not hit the typical thing we hit, and that's the the Anu tree. We're going to try right here a little bit off to the left. And we got it pretty much right in there where we wanted, so that's good news. And I don't know who we hit also, but we hit somebody else also. So there's a couple over here. I just want to check out the state of the armor, and that's still not a great state for the armor to be in. So you know what we also have here? You jumped, but that's enough to allow you to do this. And let's get a bearing on that tree versus where we're shooting so we get a better sense of the line. And I think we'll try another one right in here to do some more armor stripping for us so we have a chance to take these guys out. And we'll hope, oh, we took his arm out, but they have regeneration torsos, so he will still be able to use that arm. But he is bleeding. They can't ever quite get rid of the bleeding, and let's hope that's not Anu. Please, don't let that be Anu. Now, let's look at his armor now. His will points are down to 12, and reduces all enemy units in an 8-tile radius. That could be a thing we could try with our Anu friend, or if his armor's reduced enough, maybe we just do a plain old shot. And we've got him down to 10 on the leg, 14 on the arm, so no major body parts like a torso are reduced that much. So we'd have to hit him in the weakened body parts to have any chance of putting enough virus in there. And to be quite honest, we're going to get, well, temporarily right now we shouldn't get return fired. Now, I don't know if, now this thing's in the way, so we shouldn't get return fired from Zealot either. The only question about moving too close is he is a berserker, and he might be able to close on us. What's his speed? Yeah, with moving 23, he might be able to close on us just a little too fast. So I'm going to keep the priest a little farther back, and we'll see if we can somehow hit one of those weakened body parts like this or the arm, and maybe get a little virus into him. Now it says we could also, well, we're going to try the virus route rather than use up this guy's will so far. Yeah, we got 4 in there, so it's going to slowly work on his will to help us get it down, and maybe we could do some other stuff to help out. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull you back over here, is what I'm going to do. Psychic Scream, Induce Panic. Ooh. I can induce panic. Are we close enough to somebody to do that? Why don't we panic the guy so we have an extra turn? Well, before I spend stuff like this, we have other shooters to go. And we're not going to be able to get a lot of extra people in line here. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to play the same way I did on my turret last time. Let's see if you can, how far you can throw it from here. Not quite where I want. So we'll move forward just a tiny, tiny bit. That should get it where I want it. Yeah. And if I get it up at the peak, I'll have more options to shoot left and right. And I'm going to try right here for this turret. It's going to become a target, probably. But nothing like having an extra shot of our own that can, you know, reach out there. Now the question becomes, where do I want to send a Blimpy? And I think we'll just play the crouching cover route for starters.
Let's go.
And we're finding 4 of them out there. Oh, we got a guy in another direction all of a sudden we got to be aware of. Now he won't get automatic return fire, but he is a hefty kind of guy. Not super speedy, not super abundant with the hit points, but he is very abundant with the armor. Well, aren't they all? So I'm going to kind of lean you over onto this side instead.
On my way.
Disciples of Anu, stay there. We may not be able to get somebody up in line. And can I get a sniper to see this guy in any way, shape, or form? His cover's pretty dang good. Yes. Oh, I can get a line from here. It's probably a nasty, stinky shot, but we're going to take a look at it. Yeah, like I said, it's probably a nasty, stinky shot. So instead, we're going to move forward and overwatch against the guy. We have better distance than he does. We'll be crouching also against that shotgun. Let's try to put some damage on him. Because he's like the closest one to us. So we want to be ready. Try and take him down. And we'll probably do the same thing with my other sniper.
Ready.
I'll bring you right here. And we'll try the same thing. This will wear him down. We won't be getting, because we can't use armor break on Overwatch, so we won't be getting the benefit of any armor break. But we can start the damage parade, and I'm fine with that. Therefore, maybe everybody else starts working forward. In fact, Jonathan,
Ready, willing, and able.
how far can you shoot these? And let's determine if I want to put 2 out there, because that's a long, you know, they aren't the fastest things in the world, but you know, we're gonna do a move forward first. You'll be standing in the open, but you'll be hopefully far enough away from that shotgun. And well, let's face it, you're invisible.
It's all about the skills.
There, now it's a little farther forward to help us out against the upcoming Forsaken that these guys are near. And I can then do something with this dude. Now with snipers, I got 3 of you kind of keeping an eye on this guy. I think I could use another little push over here. And I think I will therefore panic this guy, because we know he has a gun. We don't know what's going on with this guy, but we'll find out soon enough. So no shield on this one. Let's do the panic after all. Just keep him out of it as far as I'm concerned. And that is our turn. Let's see if it was a proper turn based on the results we're about to see. he's recovering. That guy's really bleeding, but he had a freaking acid grenade. Okay, he's overwatching. And they're working on the food now. And the leader's working on that food. Does he not realize there's a priest right next to him? Of course, a priest and that weapon is not going to get through that armor very well. And we got a little heal over here. Was that the leader? Or so we have two guys out. No, this is a seer. He's reborn. And now we have a trifecta of stuff. Unfortunately, Tristan is stunned. But guess what? He still is left with an action point. And guess what? It's repayment time. Here and now. We're going to try and plop it right there short range. I'm hoping you can be super accurate. Okay, you weren't super accurate because you didn't touch the guy in the back. But we did a heck of a bunch of damage here. So now, let's see if this thing's close enough. And not quite. And I don't think, yeah, I can't. If I bring it here, there's so many. You got to really watch the pathing when you bring these guys forward, because you think you're getting close as you can to them, but then you realize, oh, I gotta run this thing all the way around next turn if I want to get even closer. So I feel like I gotta try another something over here. This guy, since he just backed off and he's doing a overwatch into the wall, doesn't feel like a threat. At least not at the moment. So this seems like another Vishnu opportunity. Tailor-made. And once again, I got to be aware of that tree. I think I'll try it on this side of the tree and see if we can't pop it down right about there. I think that was a very positive result. In fact, I know it was a very positive result, and the seer is feeling hurt. How is his armor holding up? Got it down to the 20s. The 20s starts being the barest, most barely acceptable amount. And it would be nice to be able to do something over here to knock down that fence. But it looks like we're just going to have to play the Overwatch game on this guy. I'm going to try to move one of my snipers up this way. So if he moves that way, we can get a hit on him. If he moves this way, we can get a hit on him, and we'll just have to play it that way. Now, what are we looking at out here? We got 1, 2, and 3 left to deal with here. So 4 total that we know of. So what I'm thinking is, what's this guy's speed? He's not quite as fast as the leader. He could probably come here and reach this thing, but to be quite honest, if we can get him to swing at this thing, boy, will he be set up for us next turn. And that gets the spider drone that much closer. And I don't think we're going to do a lot of hurt this way, but with his will down to 7, guess what we're able to do with our Disciples of Anu Priest is we actually can panic him and then work on him with the spider drone. We don't have to pay the cost of the spider drone. That gives us a free moment of movement and a safe moment of movement to get this guy in position also. Kind of like that idea. And he seems busy with this. I have a feeling the priest will keep him busy. So I think this is the turn I can afford to be aggressive with you, this dude. In fact, I can be so aggressive I bring you this way and put down your shield. Just like that. And then our priest, once again, since you panic the guy. Yeah, I'm just going to get just as aggressive with you. Patchwork, we will push you forward here. And Etermes, let's see if we have the cover I feel we need. In case he comes this way, I want to be able to take a shot. And I guess this is the farthest over I can get you that would potentially allow it. This is going to be a little bit in the way.
Moving in quick.
But you can get a shot. Potentially. And Shane, we're going to keep you overwatching this way. Kind of just in case he runs this way. We can also try to pick him up.
Area covered.
And Jonathan. Another spider drone. Actually, you know what we might be able to get some aid with is bring you a little farther over here so I can get a spider drone in this area to help also. If you did this...
Check this out.
We're going to put it here to try and draw him over here into our Overwatch. And then the spider drone could very well be close enough to help us out next time. And we'll start getting you moving towards the others. The Blimpy. I'm thinking we got this in hand maybe now. And would you be able to help even be more helpful up this way or not? Why don't, while we're on your case... Yeah, we might as well just have the turret take some shots. See if we can wear him down some more. And we're hitting. So that's always helpful. That wasn't so much. Blimpy. You're coming here. We're going to keep moving you forward so you can either branch off this way or, and what we're going to do now, help with an Overwatch. Probably long range for your weapon, but that's the way it goes. And since this guy is panicked, let's push forward the spider drone too. In case he decides to run and panic that way. Okay, who's left? I think there's nobody left. Yeah, we're done. Oh, the priest. Yeah, he's going for the easy guy. He's going to let the leader... Okay, the leader's in the building with that guy. And he just took that out. So we're losing our SP as quick as you can say SP. He shot a shotgun at Patchwork twice. So he managed to avoid Overwatch. But we have a spider drone that should be able to blow down his cover now and hopefully help us that way. And the leader is exacting his revenge. Okay. So now the spider drone isn't so close anymore. So he's not going to be as huge help. Now what we could maybe do is bring the spider drone here and see if we can knock away some cover. And this guy will still be able to shoot or whatever that he might desire to do at the leader. I'm bringing the spider drone here. See if we can blow away some cover. And at the same time, we did some damage, but the cover is still standing, so oh well. It was a nice thought. This guy's will is at 7 again. The leader's will is down to 8. Maybe with our will, we have to try to find a line of sight on the leader, and we can panic him to give us some more time. Unfortunately, then it gives us, this gives this guy a shot to us. But maybe, since panic is only a single action, we're going to confirm right here. We can duck away, at least into some cover. And then this guy. this dude, to be exact. We have no rockets, but we have grenades, and we could afford a single boom blast to be picking on this guy, or we need to start the damage on this dangerous guy who could be taking someone out over here. Can you with your grenade? Yes, you can. So if we boom blast, I could get 2 grenades over there to shred him mightily. And with the Forsaken, it's all about shred, shred, shred. So you can therefore shoot, shoot, shoot. And let's continue the chant. Shred, shred, shred. It looks like we even got through an arm fairly well. So you stay there. Patchwork, you still have a shot. We're going to have to figure out where it's going to do us the most good. We got this dangerous guy back here, and I'm almost thinking that's where I want to blow up. But before we do your shot, I want to come over to this side and see if my spider drone over here, there he is. There she blows. We're going to come over here, try and hurt the guy, but at the same time, let's hope some cover can get blown away. If we're lucky. Cover is always iffy, but that looked like a good if. Yeah, he's behind a table now. He's now in half cover, and he can be hit eventually once I move. Citizen.
Ready to engage.
Oh. Well, that's the other way to deal with them. It's not a 100% shot, that's for sure. And it's not quite going to take it out, but... oh well. We tried. Then it means I have the Blimpy. Well, it says you have a shot here. Let's just see what it's all about. You don't have the most amazing shredding abilities, but you do have a grenade. And in hindsight, getting that extra cover out of the way should have been done before we shot. But we have another sniper over here who has armor break. And we'll try this. And that wears down a torso like nobody's business. And he's going to bleed out. I think he bleeds before regeneration. I'm almost positive. But we can probably tip it over the edge. Now you should be able to see him and at least get a bullet on him to make that happen. There we go. In fact, you've been so helpful today, Blimpy. Do you want to kill? I guess not. I guess not. Jonathan, would you like an attempt for a kill? Oh, let's get this on and find out where you might get that attempt from. Okay, that fence is... you'd have to come up pretty far this way. And since he's gonna die, let's try to give you a little kill SP. There we go. So Patchwork, that answers one of my questions, and where do I want to shoot? And I'm leaning towards this guy over here. To thoroughly shred him. Now, I almost take that back though. Because he may go up here to help out his panic boss. So maybe I try to, once again, destroy some cover. And maybe we can do it this way. I saw something wobble. Weebles wobble, and they do fall down sometimes. So there, we knocked him down. Good job. I'm going to bring you farther forward. Yeah. Then we got rid of this guy, Shade Marine Grunt. We're going to start moving you towards the other action. So we can gain the benefit of a sniper. And here, let's just see what your shots look like. From this point and this distance, depending on the armor that he has. Now, he doesn't have bad armor. We've whittled it down to 11. It's usually up around 35 or more. We're just going ahead with this shot. And before I follow up with the final shot, he's not bleeding out. So yes, we will follow up with the final shot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a quick aim with you. See if we can hit him enough on the quick aim, and that would still allow us to put down our shield.
Taking aim.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, before I do that, let's do a readjustment. Say here, because we may help give more cover to our priest over here, friend, and put our shield in this direction. Like that. All right. Oh, guess what? Did I shoot the turret? No. Can the turret see anything? Not until he moves a little farther back from behind these tanks. So our turn's over. So the priest panicked, but so did the leader. And that guy is just being annoying. So we will go after the annoying guy, and all that's going to be left for us to focus on after that is, in fact, the leader. He's bleeding a little more, but he's not going to bleed out. We may, if we're lucky, get a line with somebody. The other option we have is not a boom blast. I was kind of leaning towards yeah, that's a kill the priest kind of a shot though. If we don't place it quite right. But we're gonna try some shredding on the leader. Did we kill the priest? We were in that territory. We heard him. But we actually opened up a line of fire over there too. So
Ready, willing, and able.
we may have a chance for a shot. Let's check it out.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, I think, we haven't, yeah, that's right, we haven't got you highly promoted yet. You do not have armor break. We won't be too near friendly fire if I go like this. Now let's see if we can just hit the guy, wear him down. And you did. Good job. In fact, we took his head out. That's gotta hurt. Alright.
I was born.
With his head gone, this guy's bleeding 30, so he's 2 turns away. Maybe now. Yeah, we can get a shot over here to push him over the edge. Well, it's going to be tough. I'm going to try both shots just to try and get a bullet to hit. 1 hit, and that may have been enough. And he's going to bleed out. That means the rest of our focus goes against the leader. And this dude, you're pretty dang close. Except we gotta remember, there could be return fire. I gotta watch my, as we learned last episode, when I'm getting ready to shoot, I gotta watch my little symbols. Oh, my little symbols. I gotta keep an eye on those, much better than we have. Now I can come here. Do I see him from here? I do see him from here. So let's find out if I take a shot.
Ready to rock.
I don't see a return fire symbol. And we're just going to shoot right into him. We won't kill him. But we could take out the regeneration torso. Potentially. And that would be a nice, a nice bonus. Okay. Now, maybe we need a little more help. Psychic Scream is probably not the answer right now. I think we just got to keep the shots a-flowing. And we're going to get the priest close enough to do. Hopefully we've stripped the armor enough that we can get some virus through to this guy. Well, if we focused on the head, that has more armor. So we're just going to zero here. We got 12. Repeat, 12 virus into him. You don't have anything left to do because you don't have a rocket. He's gonna die. So we're running you forward.
On the move.
Now, we have another sniper that probably, because there's a lot of crap in the way, can't get a shot for us. And you can't get up on the roof quick enough for us to help that way. So, we're running you forward this way.
Repositioning, prioritizing.
Jonathan, I'm going to bring you here and see if we can get lucky with the crossbow shot. As we move you forwards. And we cannot. This dude, some dude happens to be in the way. We'll rush forward. Same with Blimpy. We'll rush you forward. And we don't know where he's going to move, so we can't plan for where the best place to stand would be. This guy's got to be feeling the pressure. The leader has been left. Ouch. He was able to reach us. Oh, I wasn't even... He ran right by both priests to hit this dude. Yeah, you think you put people in the way and he prioritizes a whole different target. Well, sorry about that, this dude. You got a little panic going on. But we are going to finish the leader. And why don't we give some folks a chance to help us that don't always get a chance to help us? So I think if I move Patchwork up here just as a backup shot, I can give a couple folks a chance at some shots that they don't always get. And I don't think that would bring this dude into harm's way. No. Pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. So I think we can maybe finish off with a crossbow. And if not, we have plenty of other options. We're trying to give our lesser rookies the chances for some kills here. All right, so fortunately, look, you got injured and you got a big lion's share of the XP. Of course, you were shooting pretty well, too. Citizen Hermes gets the level up. That means we'll have the option for armor break now. That will really help his utility as a sniper. And so overall, pretty good mission. We got a little more damage on Patchwork, but not too excessive. And at least in the injury with this dude, it wasn't a body part, so we can recover from that. Okay, we've got a nice payoff. I don't think we spent that much. Plus, we got stuff we can sell too. And I got to get in there and look at what we have to potentially sell in our inventory. That just reminds me, since our numbers here had gotten so low, that's another way to buff up income when you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. We didn't overspend too much I still need some more tech. And we'll see what we can do about that. So now, let's go take a look at our other haven defense we're flying toward and see how doable it looks. Oh, my lord. We may just not get there in time. It may be a just miss kind of a thing. It might be a just miss kind of a thing. I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. That'll be a shame if we miss out on it, because I could have used the rep with Synedrian, the way we're trying to play this. So that's a worry in the back of our minds. Here we don't have anything we can do. We have power, and did I not send this ship up here? We got another flyer that came out. I must not have noticed yet. So where's the Aurora? Okay, I do have it flying up here. It just didn't get very far yet. So now we've only got how much time left on this mission? 2 days. Okay, we're okay on 2 days, but how long before our base is repaired? 18 hours. So that's starting to cut it close if we also have to get if I want patchwork a little repaired before we get there. And flying all the way down here to get that repair for patchwork, I don't know. Let's, well, he's not mega damaged. We're not mega hurt on anyone on the team. I take that back. Did this dude lose a body part? I didn't think any body part turned red, so I'm wrong on that one. We're gonna have to switch out this dude down here with someone else from the base defense team and go from there. So we'll be able to get over to this mission. I can't think of any other way to do it at this point. What I could do I have any trades locally available? I have 114 materials here, which I'm probably just going to pick up. We're going to take the Manticore 2 here. We're going to take the Land and Avery to do the trade for materials here. Because food is like the only thing I kind of own right now. And then we'll get this thing moving. Okay, we're back at the base. And we'll stay there for a second because we got to get a few things switched around. And let's do our trade. That is the materials we want. And it's 1 for 1, so let's do it. Now we're almost there for the flyer. And we're going to find out in 4 hours. Oh, man. To fly all that way and just miss is always frustrating, but it happens. And I just noticed we forgot to do our promotion. Guess what, sir? You just picked up armor break. And on top of that... you have no delirium yet. We've been keeping you amazingly clean, Citizen Etermes, so far. Because the replay had the Haven outside of the red, where the original bugged one had us in the mist. So that's why you're still without. Ooh, how lucky are you so far? I'm gonna go with. You already have a little extra speed. We're gonna be losing some willpower there, which sucks. But I'm gonna save up for a little speed. Your strength is not hideous yet. I'm going to save up for speed and give that a go. So we're not going to spend anything else at the moment. Let's find out if we make it here. It's a if and or, you know, can we? Cross your fingers. Except there's one ship I got to get flying back. And that is not the Manticore 2. No. The Land and Avery. Let's fly back to the base so we can figure out who all is going to fly over to this mission coming up. Okay, we're all there. We're gonna probably have an air game before Peterloo. Let's just get the air battle out of the way. And this is a little different. We don't have a counter this time for the napalm breath. We do have a counter for the ram, so we're going to put all our efforts and all our focus right away on napalm. So this is set up at this point where we could fail if a worst case scenario and we got too much incendiary damage. So be aware, this one is not a gimme like the last battle with the other weapons. So this guy's got a little bit of an upgrade it's a little more challenging and dangerous for us because we do not have anything but the afterburner right now. And it's raining. Fortunately, we do have a radar guided weapon that has way less accuracy. The only good thing is I guess they're both very short range weapons, so at least we get to shoot first, ask questions later. And so far we're missing. Not now. Can we hit on this one for sure? The weather is hurting. The weather is making it hard, and we are going to have a chance to burn right now. And we are. And we took it out, though. That's the good news. Now I'm going to go against the ram. No, we're going against the hull. And we're going to get ready to dodge. Now. We lost all our weapons. We have to disengage. The fire really hurt us. The fire worked in the worst way possible. And I have to fly all the way back down here to get repaired because the closest place to get repaired is not functional at the moment. It will be in 14 hours, but to travel down here with the Aurora... Well, is this Dilbat? This is not our base. I don't know why it's saying the Aurora is going to travel there. Oh, I have to wait for the Aurora to retreat first before I can get it to travel. It's going to travel here in 1 hour.
Haven destroyed.
And we did not make it to our other haven. That's the bad news. Look how close we were. Oh my goodness. Well, let's get this airship flying back. We're going to go do this question mark next. We're going to... Now, the Aurora should be here so we can fly down here to get repaired. So we can come back and hopefully take it out before it flies away. That's the other problem we're going to have. However, what I could do temporarily, since we're here and we have 2 days still... what I can do is I have a single weapon on this airship. Landon, I'm going to make you be the brave one. We're going to empty your ship. This is what we're going to try, just so this thing doesn't get away from us and we lose the potential reward. You guys are going to all go into... Because I don't need a soldier on there in case something goes wrong. We're going to do this. I know I had one weapon built. And we're going to get the Landon Avery down here and install a weapon. Hope the weather's a little better because this is the radar guided one. And we're going to see if we can finish the job. Unfortunately, we will not have dodge for the ram. So we're going to have to hope we hit a few times before the ram gets in range. And we'll have to make a decision on this. But I think we might be able to get away with this. So let's give it a go. Landon, go down here for an air battle. And let's all cross our fingers. We can make this happen. It's going to be tough. We have to try and do it before the ram hits us with a radar-guided weapon in stormy weather. It's asking a lot, but let's give it a go, Landon. Fortunately, this one is no longer functional. But I am worried terribly about the ram. Like I said, I'm worried terribly about the RAM. Oh no! You know, it's only 25% less accuracy. It's not like 90% less accuracy. Let's start hitting. There we go. We need one more hit is all we need. So we can try to take a ram hit, maybe. Oh! We're gonna take a ram hit. And he took out our weapon, so we have to disengage before we get hit and taken down again. And we have a damaged FAR M too, so I wonder how that affects our ability to carry individuals. Oh, my best. I tried so hard. All we needed was, oh man. Shame on you, Weather, making it difficult for his first fight. I was expecting a little too much, I guess. And we will not have a repaired base for another 11 hours, but that's where we're going to fly you back. I think we're going to miss our opportunity, unfortunately. And our manufacturing is slowed down now too. Well, let's do this. Maybe we'll have a chance to get that built. All of a sudden, that's more important now. And we can send another ship out. We can always hope.
Station Sigma 7-1. We need immediate evacuation. I repeat, we need immediate evacuation. The facility has been compromised. Specimen 2 escaped the containment chamber and is roaming throughout the lab. You need to get us out of here and purge the entire facility. The specimen mustn't be allowed to escape into the open. If it does, it's released the strain variant. I'm initiating the self-destruct procedure. The strain must...
Well, it doesn't sound good. But we finished our research here. And we got a call for help. A favor for our friend is now on the map. So I have picked up a distress call from some sort of lab. Warning of containment breach. Please investigate. That being from Barnabas. And let's find out where favor for our friend is. Okay, it's not too far away. This one does not have a time limit like this one, so we still may come over here. It's all going to depend on how this all works out. Okay, let's get back here. And we have that 2 hours before it's built. And 2 hours when we get back to the base. So at the same time we get back to the base, I may, depending on if this flies away, try one more vessel that does not get negative, that's not radar guided for this weather above this spot, and maybe we can take this down. Can we? Okay, we're back there. And we're here, and we have a new weapon, which means, Landon Avery, you're hurting. We're gonna let you get fixed up. But Manicore 2, we're gonna unload you now too. Not that anybody's gonna get healed in this unpowered base. We're 7 hours away from that. And that ticks this down. But I think we might be able to get everybody put together to get out to this mission. And then we definitely need to high prioritize this mission too. So there's a lot on our table, a lot of time pressure for us with things on the table. So let's empty the Manticore 2. Everybody into the base. And let's look at our Air Force one more time and the Manticore 2. What I probably should do is take away, just in case there's a problem, and that's something I overlooked. I should not have flown with the FAR M because, you know, it got damaged and it can't be repaired quite yet. So we're going to take the Manticore 2 down and hope that the Karan does not fly away before we get there. We don't know. It may happen. Maybe we'll get lucky. Let's keep flying. And is our other ship down here, how is the Aurora doing? It's not doing well at all. Okay, we have a chance. to finish this thing. This one is visual guided, and we don't have a negative modifier to hit on this one. One hit is all we need. That's all we need. There she blows! We did it! That was one stubborn little Charun, and we needed those materials desperately. So good job. We got our plus little reputation, slowly climbing some folks back up. Oh, forgot to notice after our 2 Haven defenses, Anu likes us a little bit now. All right, so we're going to send this ship back up here. We've got to keep our eyes on the Aurora, which is almost fixed, because then I need to get flying up towards the Behemoth also. And we just need one more flyer down, and it's disrupted. We're probably hitting the time limit where it's going to leave soon anyway, but I would like to be the one to disrupt it. It just should, it's just the way it should be. So let's get flying. Okay, we're there. We're going to get the Aurora flying up there now to keep tabs of any flyer, and there's no notice of a flyer. So we're you know, I guess we're just congregating and near the flyer and heading to our base for now. And then the base has 2 hours, and it'll start being able to fix all us broken folks up. Let me just make sure all of us are... let's just take a look at the base and make sure, okay, the power is on. In the base game, there was often a glitch that when you repaired the energy generator, sometimes you had to manually turn everything back on. I think they may have dealt with that in the mod. Well, obviously it worked for us here now, so that's good news. Everything will start repairing. We will have healing. We will have training. We will have vehicle repair. And we're going to have to keep our eyes on that. Now let's see. What I think we should do is load the ships. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll load the ships and plan on doing this mission next time. But I'm just going to get the ships loaded. Or I'll tell you what, I'll do the loading of the ships off camera. Then we'll watch very closely how long it takes to get over here versus how long we can repair. And we will come over and actually do Guided by Whispers next time. So this is probably a good point to cut it off at this time. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. We're still plowing through the enemy. Forsaken are a little tougher, but fortunately there weren't quite so many as there, as it feels like you get on the Pandorans. That's the trade-off. But they do have the armor to get through. We had enough tools on our side to do that, and we took them down. Unfortunately, lost a limb at the very end. I was shocked it ran by 2 priests to try and hit this dude. Shame on the Forsaken. Just trying to get at me. Yes, it's all about me. All right, this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.